Howdy folks, it's Alter here. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're in the middle of the Baltic coast of Denmark and Sweden bush trip with the C-172 Classic instead of the glass cockpit, which is the other bush trip with the same thing. Don't get them confused. Lakes 5 and 6 today. I assume you already know what I'm talking about. If you made it this far, let's get going. Alright, where'd they put us? Oh, right next. Pretty much where we landed. Came in before. We were in the next one over when we landed, but that's okay. Alrighty, I assume you know what we're doing. 2 legs per video, except the next video I might do 3 legs. We'll see. Enjoying the bus trip so far. It's a very, very easy one. We even have GPS with autopilot. You can just set it and forget it, or hand fly it, or use an app, however you want to do it. A million different ways to do it. We're just going to do it the way we've been doing it, because we have nothing to prove to anybody. We've been doing these bush trips for a very long time. Is fuel in? Now fuel is in. And let's get this thing going, and then we'll read about it. And yeah, we're not in a hurry, but we have no time to waste at the same time. Strobe, God, why do they turn this up so bright? Stop turning this up so bright. Jeez Louise, those can go up. Anyway, what are we doing? Fuel pump and strobe, so people know we're going to put start up. Already put in fuel. And mixture forward on my yoke, which is also right there. See it move. And let's start it. That should be all we need to do. Yeah. Alrighty, cool. We could keep the fuel pump on for takeoff. We're going to turn it off. Taxi lights, yep. Pitot heat, yep. Avionics. When the avionics are getting going, let's come over here first. Look down here. We're going to repair and refuel. Bam, full of gas. Okie dokie. Autopilot we're going to set up. We're going to go to... Whoa, everything's rebooted. We're going to let that boot up. Then we'll come back to autopilot. Alrighty, here we go. Where are we headed? Echo Sierra Delta Foxtrot, half an hour flight, very nice. Takeoff and set a course to the north-northeast. Again, I totally assume you know what we're doing, because this is the 3rd video in the series. I'm just going to get rolling right away here. Gain a visual on Hammerszoon Lake, which is protected by the reserve. You can read about more if you want to. I do not want to lose my voice. So 3 minutes out, we're going to see a nature reserve. I might talk to us on the way. I might give you sightseeing on the way. Depends how I feel. Those of you who have seen bush trips with me before know exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes I talk as we fly. Other times I'm quiet and you get some sightseeing. Let's do this while we can. We need to set this at 2000. We've been setting at 2000. It gives a good view. You can see most things when we pass them. There's no terrain to worry about at all on this bush trip. Piece of cake for a beginner. Alright, turn to the east and cross over the Hell's Bridge. Then parallel the route, skirt the southern shoreline of a lake, renowned for its rich fish life. Continue to a city which I can't pronounce, where limestone quarry spawned a century-old vibrant ceramics industry. Okay, I don't see a quarry. Maybe they built on top of it. Maybe that's it right here. So we're going to look for nature reserve. Maybe this will stand out like a sore thumb if it's hand-built, which looks like it is. We'll look for that thing. Then we're going to look for a quarry. And I think we'll do one more thing before I talk again. We'll go to Solvsborg, continue to the east, skirt the northern extremity of the bay, and then pass over the city. So, reserve, limestone quarry, look for the city. You'll get it in sightseeing. You won't miss a thing, even though it's condensed. And then when we get here to POI 24, we will come back and hear my voice again, and we'll read about a few more things. Alrighty, we need to change some stuff though. We need this to be, not that, it needs to be this. Right, cool. Oh, GPS broke. GPS broke, so sometimes when you leave the sim and come back, if you're using GPS, it breaks. You still have it on here, and there's probably a way to get back to it if you know how to use this thing better than I do. Yeah, see, they want us to go to waypoint 2, which is 176 nautical miles the wrong way. What we really want is to go to 22. So maybe if I go like this and I learn how to use this thing, how to use this thing. Okay, can I go down to 22? And that's where we are now. Can I go direct? Will this work? I've never tried this before. I've always just given up and used the heading bug. Oh, is that right? Is that right? No. What? It worked. Okay, I've done like 50 some bush trips now, and whenever this has happened, I'm just like, yeah, we'll just use heading bug. No big deal. We'll follow the line with heading bug. I never thought to go into the flight plan and reactivate where we are. You know, sometimes things are so simple like this that you just don't think of it. You're like, oh, it broke, whatever. Oh my word. Well, let's see if it works. It might not work. It might still break, but we'll see. 2,000 feet. Activate autopilot and nav when we get there. Or when we get in the air. I actually need that out for that. That's it. That's it. D, make sure compass and other compass is working together, and they are. Now they had a shift. Bam, bam. There we go. And come on. Come on. Flaps down 1. Let's get clearance to taxi. And departing. Which way are we departing now? I think we're going north at this point. Let me see. We're right here. Oh no, we're going eastish still. Are we going to MQ on this leg? No. Okay, I was gonna say holy crap. Let's just say northish, because immediately we're going north, so let's just say that.
Kristianstad ground, Turtle Soup Tango, Tango Tango, 4-1 request taxi, for takeoff north departure.
Turtle Soup Tango Tango Tango, 4-1 taxi to and hold short of runway 19er using taxiway. Contact tower on 129er decimal 355 when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway 19er via taxiway, Turtle Soup Tango Tango Tango, 4-1.
Alright, we came in on 19er, so we know where 19er is. And it's over here. Come on. Oh, the GPS is broken from this screen, though. That's interesting. You'd think that would still work, right? Because it should. If we do CDI and cycle through, maybe it'll fix it. Maybe? Yeah, there you go. Okay, just had to cycle through. I was going to say, why would it work one spot, not the other? Alrighty, we've seen this place before when we came in, so I'm just going to back taxi us to 19er. I don't think a midfield takeoff will be exactly enough space. So, let's actually come down here. Let's get our taxi lights on because we're about to enter the runway. Let's use fuel pump for takeoff. Let's see if I remember to turn it off in the air. I'll forget. But anyway, I'm completely flabbergasted that I got that to work again. Like I said, it's not hard. It's very simple. I just wasn't thinking it. Alright, about to make a U-turn here. We're 10 minutes into this already. It's only a 20-minute leg, so we're going to spend more time on ground operations than we are flying just about, which is fine. Alright, if I stop here, will we get clearance? Just because I want to get my clearance to get out of here. There we go.
Kristianstad Tower, Turtle Soup, Tango, 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 4-1, ready at runway 19er north departure.
Turtle Soup Tango Tango Tango, 41 altimeter, 29er decimal 9er, 2 and 265 at 5. North departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 19er.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19er, Turtle Soup Tango Tango, Tango, 4-1.
Here we go. Let's drift towards the center. This is a big runway. Holy cow. Airspeed is well alive. There's 40. And we're about to lift off here in a second. Lift off. 50. And 61.2 pop up. There we go. Brakes to stop the wheels. Flaps coming up. I will hand fly for a moment before we engage autopilot. Let's burn our U-turn because we have to make a U-turn. And once we're, whoa, once we're established a little better, we'll engage autopilot. Hopefully they didn't get too mad that we took off middle of the field.
Turtle Soup Tango Tango Tango, 4-1, continue for north departure.
Kristianstad Tower, Turtle Soup, Tango, 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 4-1, continue for north departure.
So I can look at this line to line up. I can look at that line. I can look at that line. I can look at all the lines to line up. I couldn't engage autopilot right now, but let's hand fly for a moment. Beautiful. There's the airport. Sounds like the airport name is Kristianstad. Alrighty, here we go. We're about to cross over to it, so let's engage autopilot, nav, and vertical speed. We can do like 600 feet per minute. Put that back in. We don't need to look anymore. And there we go. Alrighty. So we're looking for that reserve with a little gazebo thing. Then we're looking for a limestone quarry. Then we're looking for a city. And that's when you hear me talk again. Enjoy the sightseeing along the way. You won't miss a thing, I promise. Alright, we're coming up under town, so we have to read about what we're doing next. But everything kept working. So there's Solsborg underneath us, I guess. Kind of confused. Oh, there it is. It was under the nose of the airplane, so I couldn't see it. But there you go, along a major highway. Looks beautiful. Had some haphazard sightseeing because I was actually caught up doing something with my kid. I'm like, oh crap, I have a plane in the air. So hopefully you didn't notice in editing. Even though I just tattled on myself. Alright, 3 minutes away to the next thing. We better get going here. We're behind schedule. From there, continue following the highway, which is super easy to see. There you go. Better view. To another city, just inland of a bay. So that has to be right up there because it's only 3 minutes away. After that, we're going to continue following numerous villages, forests, and meadows, gain a visual on the city, and cross over the intersection of some big roads. That'll be up there somewhere. And then right after that's the airport already. So there you go. Look at all those high-speed turnoffs. Crazy. Used to be a dual use, or is a dual use, silly civil military facility. Alright, so a town on the bay right there, another town, and then the airport. So pretty darn straightforward. I'll see you in about a minute of sightseeing, maybe a minute and a half. Alrighty, about to make a turn towards our airport, so let's see, where's the airport? I think it's right there. Yep. So it's one of these weird, like, 2-second away things. So let's call the tower if we would like to. We don't have to. And let's see if they'll let us land there.
Ronneby Tower Turtle Soup Tango, Tango Tango, 41 3 miles south, 2,000 feet to land.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 Ronneby Tower. Altimeter 29er.9er 21265 at 5. Enter left traffic runway 19er.
19er?
Make left traffic runway 19er, Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Well, that's not this one, because that's 360 left traffic, so we gotta go around the block. Not a problem. I was hoping to make like a crash landing. That would have been pretty fun. But no. So we'll land here, and then we'll head off to the next video, the next leg, which will be in this video. My goodness. Gotta keep my story straight. People stop trusting me. There's a nice big lawn. Nice forest, too. I tried to get some sightseeing in, but again, I was helping my kid with something, so it was kind of haphazard, and I just let the plane fly, which is totally okay. Alright, let's nose this thing up. And get comfortable in the chair, move the microphone around. Nose up to slow down, by the way. Throttle's back so we don't climb too much. There's a cute little pond.
Turtle Soup Tango Tango
Clear
Tango
to land.
41 wind 265 at 5. Clear to land runway 19er.
Clear to land runway 19er, Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
We're being very bad and giving ourselves like no final. Well, that's because we don't really need it. We got plenty of space, I think. Or maybe we're going to screw this up. And I should have given ourselves a good final. Oh, we'll be fine. There's our runway. Full flap. Using them as brakes. Never use your flaps as brakes. But I am. And it's working perfectly. You will slow down with flaps, but don't use them as brakes. Although they will work as brakes. Oh, look at that. That's going to be perfect. This is how we land in the mountains. See? Experience. Who needs a 3-mile final? 100 yards will do. There you go. Between the legs. Finally. Just let it coast because we're going a little fast yet. Let it coast as much as you want. Let it bring itself down. There you go. And flaps coming up, nose wheel coming down. On the brakes we can exit right away. I thought that was an exit. Yeah.
Tango Tango 41 exit runway when able.
I plan to. That's why I slammed on the brakes. So I can get off right here on Delta. Apparently. We'll give us instructions. We'll request a parking or whatever. Oh yeah, these are the weird high-speed things going the wrong way. That's okay. Good enough. We can handle it.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 contact ground on 121.85.
121.85 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alrighty. Parking.
Ronneby Ground Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 taxi to parking.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta Yankee.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta Yankee Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alright, we can stop anywhere and turn it off. So let's just go to that little cutout thing that I saw. And then we'll shut her down and get going on the next leg. Which I hope I have time to do in real life. It's a quick one, but kind of running out of time here. But I'm going to go for it anyway, so. Whew, whoops. A little excited on the rudders. So we're just going to off-road it right here. Oh my gosh. Let's stop right here. Boom. Good enough. Ooh, set that parking brake, come on down. And let's come down here, turn everything off. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, next leg right now. Here we go. And they put us on the grass. I did not do that. That's where they put us. Okie dokie. My chair's rolling away. And why is this thing like all weird? Let's turn that off. Alrighty, the fuel is still in as it should be. So let's turn on our battery. Please. Battery in our battery in our master. Turn down these doggone lights. My goodness, who needs it this bright in here? Alrighty, fuel pump on, please. Well, let's turn this forward first. What the heck? There we go. Weird. Weird click spots. Why are those on still? From the other one, I guess. Alrighty, here we go. Boom. Away we go. Alrighty, we can turn this on and that on. Turn that on. Turn the fuel pump off this time. Taxi lights just to get ready. While that's booting up. Booting up. Let's hit barometer, B, compass, D. Look where we're going, N for nav log. Half an hour? I'll make time for this, although I don't really have time. Lift off and fly a course to reach the city locals refer to as the Garden of Sweden. That's cool. You can read about that more if you want to. So we're looking for a city, only a minute out. That's right away. Next, we're going to head following the route 22 down the intersection. There's an island to the south. We're going to keep going. Home of the Swedish Coast Guard. Okay. We'll combine a lot of this stuff so I don't talk too much again. Let's get this going. It takes a while to get running here. Fly over and follow another town. So far we have 3 towns we're looking for. And Forested Hills. Should we keep going? Yeah, let's keep going. Continue following the road. A few more towns. Where it goes into the Baltic Sea. You can read about that and pronounce those if you want to. So 4 towns. POI 30. You'll hear my voice again. Think I'll remember that? Let's swing this back. This way. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's quick to the town. So, bunch of towns. Hey, they kept our thing. There we go. Oh, where are we going, by the way? Mosquito. Alright, that should be pretty straightforward. Autopilot, sure to be 2000. Actually, I need that out of my way for a minute until I'm done. I think we're good. Repair and refuel, probably. We didn't use much fuel, but let's fill this up anyway. And that is it. Let's get clearance and get out of here so I can actually finish this flight. Oh, it's kind of stuck because we're doing. I didn't go out. I didn't leave. I didn't leave the sim, so ATC is screwed. So that's fine. Let's pick the closest runway. Let's go right there and do a midfield. That's what we're gonna do. So let's go. Flaps down 1, parking brake off. I don't know why we're in the dirt. Doesn't matter. Let's just cut through here quickly. Again, I don't want to act like I'm in a hurry, but I kind of am. But we're going to enjoy it anyway. I'll just tell my family to give me 10 extra minutes or so. Are we on a bike trail or are we on a taxiway? This is kind of strange. Maybe the dark taxiway is the regular civilian taxiway and we're on the military taxiway. Who knows? I just know that I'm going to sneak through this little S-curve, kind of like Formula 1. Whoa, let's not hit the building. It will register as a crash, and we have to stretch this leg over. Oh, wait, what? I've never gone through a building before. I've always had a collision. I'm giving it the like shifty eye with one eye closed. What's going on there? Do they want us to park? Are we not supposed to be taking off right now? No? Yeah, they literally want us to park right now. I hope I don't fly all the way to the next airport and it registers as not the next leg. ESDF to ESMQ. 20. Weird. I'm so confused right now. It's like it didn't finish the flight. Even though I did finish the flight. Huh. Anyway, fuel pump to take off, taxi lights off. And we're just going to go for it here. Strange. And then we'll turn. Actually, no, this is a straight out. Straight out will be on GPS. We'll do autopilot because we are doing that for this trip. And I hope when we land at the next place it says we completed legs 5 and 6. I don't have to redo them. I already have to redo this whole bush trip with a different plane because they made 2 bush trips with the same plane. What the heck are they thinking? Anyway, airspeed's alive. We know what we're doing. We've done this a few times. Only like literally 1,000. And up we go. Thank you. Brake stuff. The wheels gear is fixed. We will bring in flaps. And what? Yeah, I know because your ATC is broken. Weird. What happened if I hit autopilot? Is it gonna work? Nav, please. 700 feet per minute is fine. I said nav. Nav, yes. It's confused. It says roll and then nav. So nav is armed. Because we're not close enough for it to understand. So let's turn off autopilot and I can tell it where to go and I'll do its job for it. Let's just do this. Enjoy the scenery while we're out here. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Dang. That's impressive. Let's get a little closer. And then we'll gauge autopilot. It should know what to do. Autopilot, nav, thank you. Vertical speed 100 feet per minute. Works for me. We'll keep everything firewalled. So we're looking for a town, and then another town, and then another town, and then another town. And then you'll hear my voice after we visit a bunch of towns. And it's totally going to screw up this turn to the left, isn't it? It's totally going to biff it. Let's just stay together for a second and see how hilarious this is going to be. And now it needs to turn back again. And then, there's the first town. And then it needs to turn again, but right away. It might make it, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. It corrected itself just in the nick of time. Alrighty, enjoy 3 more cities, and then you'll hear my voice in a little bit. Alright, we're 2 minutes out from our town. Our last town we're supposed to look at before we read about more. So, I don't know, 1 minute out. Is it that town? Must be that town. 'Cause we're moving really fast. I'm zoomed in really close. Good grief. I don't know what town it is. Well, let's look at that one while we read about the next stuff. So left off on POI 30, point of interest. There we go, there's the town. That's not what I'm looking at, so it must be out there somewhere. I don't know, whatever. Alright, we're looking for a castle. Again, sticks out like a sore thumb, all the custom stuff does. Maybe they could mute the colors someday, I don't know. Continue on a north-northeast course, following the coastline of the Strait of the Sound. The strait separates Sweden from Öland. Sweden's second largest island. Gain a visual on opulence on the west side of the Sound, pass over a wide bay just to its south. Well, still looking for this town, I guess. There it is, right there. We see it. The city lies at the end of a peninsula. The 800-year-old Kalmar Castle, one of the best preserved castles in the world, is located on the eastern side of the city on a small peninsula. The castle was the location of a number of significant regional political events. Cool. Notably the enactment of the Kalmar Union, which joined Denmark, Norway, and Sweden in 1397. So that's a few miles out, a few minutes out, I should say, and then it's the airport. Just like that. Cool. Alrighty, so we're flying over this town now. Let's get this fixed up. There we go. There's a beautiful town. And then we're going to look for a castle And then we're going to look for an airport. So I think I'm going to stick with you for this instead of doing some sightseeing. So let's see, what do we got? Well, 17 seconds, so tell us how long it's going to take. Well, we have those 17 seconds. Let's look at the traffic down there trying to race us. And the water, and there's an island out there. That's what we're supposed to look for. Looking beautiful. Is it getting late in the day? No, it's only 3:24. Alright, a slight turn. And we got 6 minutes until we look for a castle. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my word. Oh, that looks so good. Let's go outside and have a peek as well. And then pretty soon we have to start looking for that castle. We don't want to miss it. And the airport is right next to the area. So, how nice, huh? A lot of rural agriculture and stuff in this bush trip. I love this bush trip. As basic as it is, and as flat as it is for like 6 hours, I am very much enjoying this bush trip. Do I enjoy it enough to have to do it again with a different airplane to keep my 100% streak? I don't know, but at least for that I can set it and forget it, because I won't be making a video. Those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this bush trip is repeated. There's 2 of this bush trip, same one, in this plane, and then the same plane but a glass cockpit. In order to keep my 100% streak, I have to do them both. So that's very strange, but whatever. I don't know. I'll get it done. I'm not going to complain. 4 minutes to the castle, and then how long is the airport? It's only minute 20, so literally right next to it. So it's going to be a scramble. And that airport is what again? Mosquito. So we'll actually we can tune in Mosquito now, maybe, because yeah, why not? We're pretty close. Full stop landing.
Kalmar Tower Turtle Soup Tango 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 4110 miles south, 2,000 feet to land.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 Kalmar Tower. Altimeter 29er.9er 21264 at 5. Make left base runway tree 4.
Fly left base runway tree 4 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alright, so depending on where this castle is, it's just a little left hook onto the runway, because that's 3-4. So yeah, you can see right there. Boom, boom. Just like the previous leg. You look at something, bam, you got to land. So that's kind of funny. This was usually zoomed out more. Usually this one tells me everything. Alrighty, anywho. Yep. 3 minutes out for this castle. Obviously it's going to be in this big town here, and then we got to find an airport. So I really want to see this castle. So it's going to be a weird scramble to get to that airport. But whatever, we'll do it. Not a problem.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 wind 264 at 5. Cleared to land runway tree 4.
Cleared to land runway tree 4 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
So this clears makes sense, because there's a runway right there, and there's 3-4, and we would normally just go boom, boom, boom. Super simple, but we're going to look for this castle first. So we are not ready yet to make that turn right there. See, it would be easy, but there's a castle up here somewhere on a peninsula, and then we'll turn back. So we'll get to the castle, look at it while autopilot is screwing up, because it's going to get very confused, and then we'll kill autopilot, and then we'll land. This is going to be very interesting and unconventional way of doing this, but that's how it needs to be done if we really want to see this castle. But in the meantime, let's have our final looks around, because we will be scrambling to land. Beautiful. There's a huge island. I think it says it's one of the biggest, right? It's the biggest one of Sweden, I believe. There's the bridge and then a ferry. I think it's a bridge and then a ferry. Or is it a bridge all the way? I can't remember. I don't remember. But anyway, let's get ready to look for this castle, because it's going to be hilarious watching autopilot trying to do this for us. In fact, let's do this. I wanted to keep that, but let's put this here like this on whatever heading that is, and come over here and hit heading. Now it'll just hold it there. See what I mean? It's just going to hold it. There's the castle. Right there. Bam. We'll go over it, kill autopilot, and then we'll scramble to land. It doesn't even look like a peninsula. It looks like it's its own foundation. That's cool. I mean, the rest of the city's cool too. But we're here for the castle. And there it is. Hopefully no one's going to shoot arrows up at us. As we're the dragon. Those of you might know what I'm talking about. Maybe not. Shouldn't be that obscure. Alrighty, here we go. Come back. Actually, we should have turned to the right, huh? If we turned to the right, to circle down, it would have given us a whole bunch more space. Instead, I do it the hard way. Not a problem. Where is that runway? There it is. Oh, plenty of space. We're cleared to land. So what we're going to do is we need to slow down, and we need to come down. So we're going to nose up to slow down, but we're going to slip it. So right rudder, left aileron down. And look how fast we're coming down, but we're losing speed as well. There you go. You guys can debate among yourselves if you can slip with flaps out or not. I'm not getting involved in that. Alright, everybody. We're not crashing. We're just, instead of becoming a paper airplane, now we're like a rock. And it's working beautifully. Keep slipping. We got a ways to go yet. We got 4 white on the pappy. Here we go. Let go of the slip for a set of flaps. Oh, very nice. That was awesome. Second set of flaps. We'll do full flap just because I like to and because I like practicing my very short landings. Even though this bush trip is all big runways except for the third one, I think. And full flap. Gears fixed. It says we're a little high. True, but I'm not comfortable getting too low yet. Not with these trees. Anyway. Make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next video drops. I'm hoping to do the next 3 legs in the next video because 2 of those legs are really short. And then make sure you hit the like button so people know we exist. I think I'm the only person doing every single bush trip on YouTube. I haven't found anybody else yet. And I'm doing this for the community. People often tell me they get more out of my random videos than tutorials because they just pick up random things here and there. Where tutorials only talk about one thing. Let's goose it a little bit. We don't want to land on the threshold. That's a big no-no. And now we can bring back throttle, land right on the numbers, level off gently, and boom, right on the numbers. Nose wheel gently down. Flaps coming in. Let's roll this out because I don't know where the taxiways are.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 exit runway when able.
I will as soon as I see one of your taxiways. That must be one on the left and right. No, that's another runway. I don't see any taxiways. I just see runways. Oh, it's an abandoned runway, so let's use it. Let's just go over here.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 contact ground on 127.055.
Going to 127.055 Turtle Soup, Tango 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 41.
Parking. Let's just park here,
Call
can't
on
we?
ground, Turtle Soup Tango, Tango Tango 41, request taxi to parking.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 taxi to general aviation parking.
Taxiing to general aviation parking, Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
I'm just going to park here. Parking brake. But before I do, I'm just curious if there are... What the heck is this? What is that? What? Is that the paint machine at the end and they just kind of screwed up? What in the world? That's hilarious. Are there parking people waiting for me somewhere? Probably way over there. But I'm not going over there. I want to stay right here. Because that was hilarious. Do you see how short that other runway was, by the way? Look at that, 23. Jeepers creepers. Alright, let's do this. Turn off everything. Turn off avionics. Bring back fuel. Turn this off. And when it stops, it'll end our flight. Well, there we go. Okie dokie, you know the drill. Subscribe to know when the next video drops with the next legs. Hit the like button and I'll see you next time.